Congratulations. Are you guys excited? We have one more round of applause for these guys. Great job. So congratulations. Welcome to all the family, friends, faculty. I'd like to introduce Annette Ragland to do the welcome and faculty introductions.
Good morning. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the January 2020 Nursing Recognition event. We're here to celebrate today the accomplishments of 41 students who will be graduating later today with their Associate of Science in Nursing degree. This event provides an opportunity for us, your faculty, to recognize you and welcome you as our peers and our colleagues in nursing. I'd like to take a few minutes to welcome and thank several groups of people who've been instrumental in your success. Each group has played a unique role in your education and in your transition to professional nursing. First, I'd like to welcome the members of our boards of trustees who are here with us today. Would you please stand or wave and be recognized? Mr. Ted Harwood, Dr. John Roach, and Ms. Sonia Cox. We appreciate the stewardship and support you provide for the college, and especially for the Health Sciences Division. Welcome, and thank you for taking some time to join us today for your celebration. Next, I'd like to welcome Dr. Murphy, the president of the college, and Dr. Abel, the vice president for academic affairs. Your leadership allows us to meet the Health Sciences Division mission of educating future health professionals through exemplary academic programs and collaborative community partnerships. I'd also like to welcome other CSM faculty, staff, and administrators. You've played a pivotal role in these graduates' accomplishments. In addition, I'd like to particularly welcome any healthcare or nursing scholarship donors who are with us today. Your support makes a significant difference in the lives of our students, and you too have played a pivotal role in helping our graduates succeed. The faculty and the staff of the Health Sciences Division and the nursing program guided you and were your role models of what it means to be a professional nurse. We have cared deeply for you and for your success, and we've used our expertise to help you grow in this profession. Please join me in welcoming and thanking the faculty and staff of the Health Sciences Division and the nursing program as they stand and be recognized. In addition, our clinical partners gave you a chance to gain nursing insight and connect to role models in the field. Each semester, you've had some really unique opportunities to grow in your nursing roles. I'd like to thank the hospitals, the long-term care facilities, and community agencies who provide these experiences for you, and welcome any administrators, nurse educators, and nursing staff who are here today. Our nursing program is successful because of the time they are willing to commit to the students' education. I know that your family and your friends have played a key role in helping you achieve your dream today. They may not have understood the intense schedule that you kept, or maybe the new language that you've begun to speak, but they've been there for you, behind the scenes, providing encouragement, support, helping you through the program. I'd like to thank and welcome the family and friends who are here today to help you celebrate this day. Finally, I'm sure you would also agree you couldn't have got through the nursing program without your peers. They are the ones who truly understood the experiences that you've endured. Okay, had. Endured. They have provided support for you on many different levels, all in an effort to keep each other on track. Take some time today and thank each other for the role that each of you played in helping get to the success of the whole. It's my most sincere pleasure to welcome you here today as a peer and as a colleague. I'd like to say thank you for choosing the nursing program at the College of Southern Maryland for your education. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journey. I truly feel honored to have had this opportunity to be a part of your experience. Congratulations.
So in just a few minutes, we're going to award you guys with your pins. So for just a minute, we'd like to ask Professor Jeannie Hill to come up and give you the history and significance of our nursing pins that we wear.
Good morning. First of all, I would love to thank the graduating nursing class for asking me to speak on behalf of the history of the nursing pin. With that, let me make sure I keep my slideshow up. Okay. One of my most memorable moments of my own nursing career is sitting in this very gymnasium, anxiously awaiting to receive my own nursing pin. We were facing that direction. I will remember all of the faculty sitting up there. It's forever embedded in my memory. So I hope you carry today's memories with you as well. The nurse's pin is a symbol of our profession with a history dating back to the Maltese cross. The nurse's pin started as a badge given to the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist, a religious order who tended to the ill and wounded crusaders in the 12th century. The badge was a symbol of service to others. Initially, the badge was a Maltese cross, which was worn over one's heart. Anyone who was caring for the injured or sick wore this badge. Later in the 12th century, the badge was changed to a white Maltese cross on a red background, and only Christian soldiers who were knights could wear this badge. The badge represented valor and distinguished service. The nursing badge originated in the 1860s after Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless service in caring for the injured and dying during the Crimean War. Shortly afterwards, when Miss Nightingale started the Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London, she decided to award the most outstanding nurse graduates a badge for excellence, just as she had been awarded. The Wolverton Royal Hospital School in England was the first nursing school to award all graduates with a badge. In 1880, the badge was refined and changed to a pin. The Bellevue Hospital School of Nursing in New York City was the first to award a nursing pin to every graduate. The pin's design is unique to each nursing school and program. The associate degree nursing program that you are graduating from was started in 1979, with the first ADN pin being awarded to graduates in 1981. At that time, the college's name was Charles County Community College. On July 1st of 2000, Charles County Community College's name was changed to the College of Southern Maryland, so the nursing pins for our nursing programs had to change as well. The nursing pin was redesigned by myself and my fellow 2001 CSM nursing graduates as we were the first graduating class under College of Southern Maryland. And that is the pin you will receive today. What you see on the screen is the present-day pin for the College of Southern Maryland's ADN graduates. The nursing pin symbolizes a rite of passage for graduates into the professional world of nursing. Nurses care for patients daily with commitment, honor, and courage. Our CSM nursing pin is a symbol of this commitment of honor and courage to those we care for. As you go forth into the world of nursing, wear your pin with pride. To the graduates today. Today's pin that you will receive symbolizes that you are a graduate of the College of Southern Maryland's ADN program. Always carry your pride of the pen and the nursing profession with you, especially on those hard days. Over the past semester, especially those of you in my theory course, I've given you many words of wisdom, including precious, green jello. I've always told you to never, ever stop asking questions and always follow your gut. Today I have one simple word for you, and it is my most heartfelt and sincere congratulations.
Thank you, Jeannie. Today I have the honor of introducing our guest speaker chosen by the student. Our guest speaker today is Teresa Waldron. Currently, Teresa is a senior local care coordinator with Share Care in St. Mary's County, assisting clients in navigating the healthcare system and coordinating care. Teresa is a 2012 CSM graduate drawn to nursing after a 25-year career with the McDonald's Corporation, where she found her calling. Teresa completed her BSN in 2014 and has worked for both MedStar Southern Maryland and MedStar St. Mary's in telemetry. She takes great pride in developing and mentoring future nurses. She has served on shared governance committees and was the 2014 MedStar Southern Maryland Hospital Nurse of the Year and the 2015 St. Mary's MedStar Daisy Award recipient. Also, you will often see Teresa wearing a starship pendant, which I notice she's wearing today, a symbol of what she believes is the role of the nurse, making a difference. We have Teresa.
I have to put my glasses on because those are important. Hello to our newest nurse graduates. And hello, everyone. I'm truly honored and humbled to be here today, and to think that just 8 years ago, I was sitting where you were at, anxiously waiting to conquer the world as a nurse. From the bottom of my heart, I'm really truly humbled and touched that you selected me to be here to celebrate today, so thank you. Nurse graduates, this is the moment that you've been relentlessly looking forward to doing in your journey. Hard work, long nights, busy days, intense studying, and the emotions that come along. I get it, and you've made it. Can I hear a yes? All right. You selected the theme, and I love this. I love that you selected this. Kid, you'll move mountains. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way, by Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You Will Go. I have read that book many times. Congratulations to each of you and your achievement and this milestone towards that mountain. And you are on your way. Can you breathe now? Yeah. Okay, so now I'd like you to come along with me. I'm going to take you on a journey. This one is not to climb a mountain. This one is to take a walk on a beach. I wear this starfish pendant, as mentioned already, and many don't know why and probably just think Teresa loves starfish. Well, I do love starfish quite a bit, but I do for a reason. You see, I read a story by Lauren Isley 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, that has had a lasting impression on me as a nurse, and I wanted to share that with you. It goes something like this. One day a man was walking on the beach, and up ahead he noticed a boy, and the boy was throwing something into the ocean. As he got closer to the boy, he said to the boy, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm saving the starfish. The tide is coming in and I'm putting them back in the water." And the man looked at the beach and he said, "Boy, there are miles and miles of beach and there's hundreds and hundreds of starfish. How are you ever going to make a difference?" So he listened to the man very politely, and he picked up a starfish and he threw it out into the water, and he looked at the man and he said, "It made a difference to that one." So now I want you to think as you begin your journey as a registered nurse. That beach represents your journey that is ahead of you. Miles and miles of sandy beach, many years as a registered nurse. The boy represents you. The starfish on your beach represent each of the many ways that you will make a difference with one patient at a time. However, those starfish will not just represent your patients, they'll represent many more. They'll represent the family of those patients, your fellow nurses, new graduates that you will one day precept, and the physicians that will rely on you to be their eyes and ears. It is not always the big things that you will do, but it will be and can be the very small things, as those small things matter. So much of our society is to do big things. We see it all over social media. We just want to do it big. It is going to be the small things and the small ways that you're going to make a difference. It's like planting that seed that's going to grow into something far greater than you will ever know. Making a difference to your patients. I love this because there are so many ways. And after your days in the clinical setting, I know you're already doing that. It will be as simple as a smile, the spark that patient might need. It will be your encouragement. It will be your words of wisdom and the seeds of education that you will plant with that patient. It will be those clinical skills and that critical thinking every step of the way. And I'm sure you've heard that nurses, I'm very proud to say this, have topped the Gallup poll for the 18th consecutive year as most trusted profession. And now you're part of that. Again, all the small ways that we make a difference will have a huge impact. Most trusted profession, that's us. The family of your patients, you will make a difference to them. Your reassurance, your communication, the feeling that you care that they will get from you. And there can be and there will be some very sad times, some emotional moments for the family of your patients and your patients. And how you handle those moments will have a lasting impression. The bounce in your step, believe it or not, will make a difference. Fellow nurses and staff, the techs, the phlebotomists, nutrition services, you name it, you're going to make a difference to them too. Providing that lending hand, helping through that tough day, supporting each other, being the energy when the day is tough and long. Oh yes, they happen. Be contagious with your energy, not your negativity. That is a huge way to make a difference. As a preceptor, yes, you will one day be a preceptor, and you're about to have a preceptor, but you're going to make a huge difference to the new graduates. In fact, this is probably one of my most favorite things to do, is to be a preceptor. You're going to be the shoulder that they're going to rely on. You're going to be their guide. You're going to help them with that critical thinking, that science of nursing, and you're going to role model for them the art of nursing. I often read like Zig Ziglar because he has these cute little phrases that can help us latch on. And one that I read recently is, and I want you to think about this, wrong is wrong even when everyone is doing it. And right is right even when no one is doing it. So role modeling that behavior will actually make a difference, a greater impact than you will know. When I stated earlier that you would make a difference to the physicians, you were probably, yeah, right? How am I going to do that? Let me tell you, this is huge. I had an attending physician once tell me, Teresa, I cannot do my job without you. And he said this very early in my career because he was encouraging me to speak up. And sometimes the providers are not going to speak up and tell you that. But I just want you to know that they really do need you, and you are going to make a difference to them. Lastly, please make a difference to yourself. Please continue your education, continue to learn. This is really important. It doesn't stop here. It's just gotten started. And you need to continue to think about how you're going to reference materials. I still have my nursing books. I look at them quite often in my practice, and I have actually purchased nursing books to help me. Self-care is really important, and you need to take care of you. And that's important. So you know, when you're flying and the flight attendant talks about the oxygen mask dropping, who did they say to put it on first? You, us. So as nurses, we have to put the oxygen mask on ourselves first, because if we don't, we can't take care of those patients, and we can't walk that beach, and we can't pick up those starfish. So next, here I am. I'm a starfish. as many people have made and are continuing to make a difference to me in my role as a nurse. Many are on this stage here. And you are a starfish too, because many people have made a difference to you or you wouldn't be here. Your family, your peers, the clinical setting, these wonderful professors, it's just fantastic. So what you have to think about is standing tall for what you believe. Love what you do. It's so important. I wanted to share some tips with you because I think they're really important. And the tips are that I want you to think about is love what you do. Love it, because people will know that. Thank others, be a team, continue to learn, be positive, and have that energy, because people are going to feel that energy. And that's what makes a difference. And you can probably think about that for yourself right now. People have made a difference to you. Think about how that feels and how that's going to feel to them. I am really excited that you invited me here, and I feel honored because I'm so excited for all of you, because I think you're going to be fantastic. The time has come, nurses, and I say nurses because it's time for you to hit the beach. Taking your career one starfish at a time. There are going to be big moments. There are going to be small moments. Each will make a difference, and they will mean something to that individual, and they're going to mean something to you. Now go on. Your mountain is waiting. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys, now we get to the implementation phase of this ceremony. Our faculty speakers today are Dr. Sarah Cano, Dr. Eden Kahn, Lynn Kennedy, Rose Miller, Kathleen Parsons, and Robin Young. And I'd like to introduce Carolyn Coombs, who will present the candidates.
Good morning. Congratulations, everyone. Before we get started, I would like to acknowledge the Nursing Recognition Event Committee, Alexandra Esser, Allison Frederick, Jessica Kaprizek, and Victoria Persetic. As I say your name, please step forward. Daniel Christopher Bailey, Leilani Bogan, Marcy A. Brock, Christian J. Castillo, Emily V. Chapman, Joshua R. Cooperstock, Coralie Dunstan, Yesenia Nomi Escobar. Alexandria Joan Esser. Alexandria is going to be awarded the Academic Achievement in Nursing Award. Virginia R. Femia. Amber L. Fiorella. Allison Frederick. Tiffany Lynn Fuller. Pee Wee K. Gayflor. Jamira S. Grimes. Leanna Michelle Haynes. Ashley Hall. Brittany A. Hallman. Aston L. Halsworth. Michaela N. Hughes. Helen Jameson. Jordan Jancic. Kaylin M. Johnson. Jessica Marie Kaprazek. Jacqueline Alice Leosa. Emma Jane Lynch. Michelle A. Midget. Jamie L. Milligan. Victoria Eileen Persetic. Darlene A. Paust. Melody Robles. Carla Elizabeth Rosa. Angela Flaminiano Santos. Natalie Rose Schaeffler. Adrian Goudreau Seaton. Adrian is also a recipient of the Academic Achievement in Nursing Award. Tequila E. Simmons. Samantha Jo Sims. Josephine Trehan. Kara Jo Tutt. Anna Constance Waller. Senefa D. Williams.
Could we have one more big round of applause? Great job, guys. I didn't tell you it was going to be easy. I told you it would be worth it. All right. So now for some reflections from the nursing class. Anna Waller, would you come back up? Scotch yourself down there. While she's working her way up, this nursing recognition event was planned by the students. We have Alexandria Esser, if you just raise your hand, Allison Frederick, Jessica Kaprasak, and Victoria Prasecki. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Good morning. I'd like to first state how truly honored and blessed I feel to be speaking on behalf of this amazing graduating class. It's a privilege to represent you all today. Next, I'd like to thank all of our friends and families for carving out the time in your busy schedules to attend nursing school for the past 2 years. Whether it was your dining room table we took over with books and study groups, or it was your arm that we practiced blood pressures on 50 times a night. We know this venture wasn't always easy for you. We also know that we've had maybe 100 or 200 breakdowns throughout these past 4 semesters, where you've been on the receiving end of an incomprehensible phone call where the only words you could make out were, "I failed." You're always there to talk us down off that ledge and tell us it was going to be okay, telling us we would get through it just like we always had. We cannot express enough how grateful we are for all of the words of encouragement and consistent support you've shown to us. Now, I'd like to give you all a short glimpse into what nursing school was really like over the past 4 semesters. Picture this: brand new, ironed, hunter green scrubs, a brand new Littman stethoscope in your favorite color draped around your neck. You walk into the first day of lab, sitting next to a complete stranger, and you're told to brush their teeth. Welcome to first semester. Spending full class periods perfecting bed making and hand washing, we didn't realize that we were not only building our nursing foundation, but building a support system of people that would carry us through this program. Second semester, this is it. First semester in the hospital setting. Get those stethoscopes out, you're gonna save a life. But first, checkoffs. In case you all weren't aware, there is a very specific order in which you must enter a patient's room. Asking name, date of birth, washing your hands, or do you pull the curtain for privacy and then wash your hands? Anyway, I forgot to knock. Don't forget that your mannequin is a real patient, even if their Scottish accent may closely resemble a certain second semester nursing professor. Make sure to explain every step in patient terms, but when in doubt, wash your hands. This semester began the shift from classmates to teammates. The first clinical experience in the hospital highlighted how important to me it is to help one another, and lift each other's spirits, and never let anyone go too far down that rabbit hole. As we move from stable to unstable, so do the patients we'd learn about. We'd quickly learn that VTAC on a monitor does not mean to grab the crash cart and go running. The most answers could be found on an episode of Grey's Anatomy, mixing cardiac rhythms, ventilators, and emergency medicine with windshield surveys and therapeutic communication. Welcome to third semester. Fourth semester, this is it, the final push. Take everything you've learned and practiced and studied so hard for, and throw it out the window. Welcome to OB and Peds. Learning a new set of vitals for toddlers, infants, and throwing around words like fundus and veal chop. And despite what you may think, pediatric patients are not just tiny adults. Although this specialty was brand new to most of us, I think we can all agree that this class was a breath of fresh air, even if we found ourselves in the weeds. We've made it through some really tough obstacles over the past 2 years, and by that, I mean trends. It was touch and go there for most of the semester, but the perseverance each and every one of you have shown is commendable. We have a lot of people to thank for helping us get to these seats today. Not just friends and family, but CSM nursing faculty. Raising a nurse truly takes a village. We owe everything we've learned to them, and maybe a little bit to Nurse Sarah RN. But it's amazing to find people who are so passionate about their career that they dedicate themselves to the grooming of the future of the nursing profession. We are sincerely grateful to the faculty for instilling your love of nursing in us. You are the reason that when we are asked, we will proudly say that we have obtained an associate's degree in nursing from the College of Southern Maryland. 2 years ago, after receiving a letter that would change my life, I walked into orientation to a room full of strangers, from students straight out of high school to recommitted students pursuing their dream of a second career. Today, I proudly graduate along some of my closest friends and would be honored to work alongside of each and every one of you. I'd like to leave you all with one final care plan: a diagnosis of the CSM nursing graduate. Personal and professional growth related to countless hours of lectures, clinical experience, and studying, as evidenced by fellow students becoming close friends, faculty becoming colleagues, and a knowledge that has become the foundation of a successful nursing career. Congratulations, and thank you.
That was beautiful, thank you. Now to close. Dr. Polk, your turn.
I don't quite know why she said it like that. So we come to closing, and while we're at the end of this ceremony, you're each only at the beginning of your career as a professional nurse. A career that I sincerely hope will bring you great joy and satisfaction. That satisfaction that comes from making that unique difference that Teresa spoke about so eloquently a few minutes ago. I've been reflecting on your theme today, something or other about mountains. And boy, are there some really big mountains out there for you to conquer. While Mount Everest and K2 come to mind, so do these other mountains. Healthcare costs, social determinants of health, healthcare technology, workload stress, global health concerns, healthcare errors, just to name a few. Sound familiar to anyone who just finished that trends class in the 4th semester? But you really do have all of the tools that you need to get started. Crampons, belay device, ice axe, carabiners. Okay, I have no idea what those are. So let's try these other tools instead. Patience, persistence, empathy, ethics, clinical judgment. You are ready to go. But your process of becoming a nurse doesn't end here at CSM, as you've heard. You will continue to grow and learn as you move forward to your bachelor's degrees and beyond. And you will need every bit of tenacity every day as a professional nurse as you tackle those mountains one by one, shaping the future of healthcare. You also have an amazing mountain guide to help you along your path. The World Health Organization has declared 2020 the Year of the Nurse. It marks the 200th anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth. Nightingale provides that exemplar of what it means to challenge the status quo and use science to make nursing decisions. Having established principles of modern nursing, she was the first woman admitted to the Royal Statistical Society. She would be amazed to see the healthcare mountains we're facing today. She would also be impressed with the roles that nurses now fill. So as you set off on this next adventure, I ask you to consider, how will you manage these mountains you're facing, and where will you begin your climb? Start by being vigilant with your assessment, willing to disagree with a colleague when you notice a subtle difference in your patient that signals a change, even when no one else sees it. Promote evidence-based practice, introducing new ideas that are supported by research, even when working with a group of seasoned nurses who might say, but we've always done it that way. Be an advocate and a voice for your patients when they are too scared to speak for themselves. On a daily basis, you will find yourselves challenged by everything from small hills to steep crags. Over time, though, you will notice that you are personally transformed as much from being a nurse as your patients are from you being their nurse. Climbing mountains is exhilarating and life-changing, but very humbling. So as famous naturalist John Muir said, the mountains are calling and I must go. Celebrate your success today. You've certainly earned it, but have the courage to continue trekking. Choose your mountain and take action. The possibilities are endless for you. Thank you.